Hi everyone and welcome to NRL Tips. This is the NRL 2024 Round 1 Part 2. We will continue from where we left off last week. The first two games of the Round 1 have already been played last Sunday, so we will only have 6 games this week. So let's get straight into it. The third game of the round will be the Knights vs the Riders at McDonald Jones Stadium in Newcastle on Thursday night. The Knights will have the same lineup as they have against the Storm in the preseason round 2. Even though the Storms were without Cameron Munster, they comprehensively defeated the Knights by 13+. That makes me question their current form. On the other hand, the Riders, even without few of their experienced players, they put up a strong fight against the full-strength Cowboys side in the Precision Challenge Round 2. Now with their experienced fullback Jordan Rapana and with the experienced halfback Jamal Fogarty back in the starting lineup, I think they will be more dangerous this round. Even though the Riders are not the favorites, it's just round 1, so anything can happen. So I will take a leap of faith with the Riders to win by at least 1 to 12 points. Okay, now the fourth game of the round will be the Warriors vs the Sharks at Go Media Stadium in Auckland, New Zealand on Friday afternoon. The Warriors have the same squad as they had in their win against the Dolphins a couple of weeks ago in the preseason. It's an impressive squad with the new inclusion of the former Daily M winner Rosa Tuivasa-Sheck and Kat Capewell. On the other hand, the Sharks have played well without Nico Hines in the preseason. The return of their star halfback this round will be just timely as they will about to face one of the toughest opponents in the competition. However, it's hard to go past all the talents that are in Warriors sides. So I think I will go with the Warriors to win this one by at least 1 to 12 points. The fifth game of the round will be Storms vs Panthers at Amy Park in Melbourne on Friday night. This will be one of the toughest games of the round, as we all know both teams are the best defensive teams in the competition. The Melbourne Storms 5'8" Cameron Munster is still in doubt on playing this week due to the groin injury, but his name is on the starting lineup. So the final confirmation will be made before the game starts on Friday, so we'll have to look out for that one as well. The Panthers side will be at their full strength with all key players available to play, including Jerome Luai, who missed out the World Cup challenge against the Wigan Warriors due to the shoulder injury, but is now back. So this one will be a tough one, but I think the Panthers will win this one by at least 1 to 12 points. The sixth game of the round will be the Eels vs the Bulldogs at Combank Stadium in Sydney on Saturday afternoon. Bulldogs haven't played like I have expected them to play, with all the new players being recruited like Blake Taaffe from South Sydney, Stephen Crichton and Drew Hutchison. I think they will need some time to build their combinations. So for this one, I will go with the Eels to win well by at least 13+ points. If you enjoyed the video so far, please show your appreciation by liking the video. Okay, the seventh game of the round will be the Titans up against the Dragons at Siba Stadium in Gold Coast on Saturday night. The Dragons have played surprisingly well in their last match against the West Tigers in the preseason. The same squad is expected to be lined up against the Titans this week. So I wonder, is the Dragons really playing a better footing now, or the Tigers were just horrible on that game? Well, we will have to just wait to find out this round. So to be on the safe side, I will just go with the Titans to win by at least 1 to 12 points. Okay, the eighth game and the final game of the round 1 will be the Dolphins vs the Cowboys at Suncorp Stadium in Brisbane on Sunday afternoon. Both teams really competed hard in the preseason. They have some quality players in their starting lineup. So I'm sure this will be a tough game too. The game, I think it could easily go either way, but just because the Dolphins don't have a steady halves and they keep on changing and rotating them constantly, I will go with the Cowboys to win this one by at least 1 to 12 points. And that concludes our predictions for the NRL Round 1. Feel free to leave your thoughts in the comments below, and subscribe and follow to stay updated for future tipping videos. And as always, gamble responsibly, and I'll see you guys next week in the next tipping video.